Hi, my name's Raymond, and also in the group we've got Henry, Antonia, Suze and Simon, and our task was to take back South Bank Boulevard. So it's first located on the land of the Kulin Nations people, and it's changed over time, as you can see. In the 1950s, it had a lot of factories, and now it's home to one of Melbourne's fastest growing suburbs, and has over 62,000 residents and workers, and it's home to a variety of different land uses. So since 1996, the population in South Bank has gone up 150%, and it's quite unique to Melbourne as 90% of these residents live in high-rise dwellings. So this creates a problem as the high-rise nature means there isn't much private open space, so we have to account for that with more public open space. Also, since 1996, after access to Melbourne CBD through South Bank Boulevard was closed off, there's been a 40% reduction in traffic along South Bank Boulevard. This is a very important point, and it's the crux of our premise, as this 40% reduction in traffic volume means there is space to take back the road and provide some more public open space for the workers and residents of the area. As you can see by this slide, South Bank is home to a lot of arts institutions within Melbourne. It's truly the arts precinct of Melbourne. So with all this background knowledge, our goal for South Bank Boulevard was to create a contemporary, innovative and world-class space for Melbourne.
So, as we've seen, it's not the lack of facility or world-renowned institutions that discourages South Bank from becoming an innovative and world-class space. Rather, it's the lack of dynamic and engaging environment caused by inactive frontages and its disconnect from the CBD and Yarra River. So our main objective is to transform South Bank Boulevard into a pedestrian-oriented space through creative urban design, supporting a variety of activities throughout the day. Currently, South Bank is the city's major hub for art institutions. Our vision of South Bank Boulevard's future aims to transform this area into Melbourne's heart of the arts. So the heart of the arts encompasses three core components. The first is the Green Artery. So this is a link between the town and the Yarra River. The second is vertical zoning, where we'll aim to create more active frontages. And the third is the outdoor arts and performances, where we'll be creating more space for exhibitions and entertainment activities. So further to the three core components, our project will enhance the daily experiences of the community through the collaboration of art and science, allowing seemingly common features to be replaced by innovative substitutes. So today we'll be focusing on how the Green Artery and the elevated platforms and sustainable technology will reinvigorate South Bank Boulevard.
So as Henry's just mentioned, one of our key recommendations is to build a... Sorry, which button am I pressing?
Right.
Thanks. One of our key recommendations is to build a green artery. It's a contemporary open space for use by pedestrians, cyclists and general park goers. It'll serve two key functions. The first is to provide a connection between the more traditional domain parklands and the tan running track at one end, down here, and the other is to provide a connection to the Yarra River and the CBD at the other end. Its second function is to provide a link between the different arts institutions of South Bank, thus becoming the lifeblood of the heart of the arts. As you can see here, it begins as an offshoot of the tan track and crosses St Kilda Road. On the other side, half of it continues on an elevated walkway, indicated here by the dark green hatched area. This turns around the corner into Sturt Street, thus claiming the NGV Sculpture Garden as part of our newly created open space. At St Kilda Road, vehicular traffic is directed through an underpass, while the Green Artery passes at grade. This provides an accessible and user-friendly corridor over a section of road that previously presented a barrier, as you can see here. It will also ensure that sight lines between the CBD and the Shrine of Remembrance are maintained. The tram, however, will continue at grade along St Kilda Road, and we recommend that the NGV tram stop be moved onto the Green Artery. This will assist in activating the area by bringing people directly into the heart of the arts. On the South Bank Boulevard side of St Kilda Road, the green artery will continue on the elevated platform and partly at the natural grade of South Bank Boulevard. Wide staircases will drop at frequent intervals, allowing people to easily access the retail, dining and galleries on the boulevard below.
At grade, below the elevated walkway, the green artery continues into a vibrant and active destination, incorporating hospitality, retail, services, as well as exhibition and performance spaces. Piezoelectric power generation is a feature of the area, as well as bicycle-powered charging stations that allow users to charge small electronic devices such as laptops and mobile phones. From Moore Street, the community garden extends the green artery further, like a big backyard for everyone to enjoy. Plants are grown for both food and for fun. There's an exciting All Abilities playground, there's ample open space for a variety of recreational activities, and sustainability initiatives are implemented throughout. The need for this kind of space will be particularly apparent when Australia 108 is built, and that will add at least 2,000 more residents to the area. The green artery continues on towards City Road, which is a particularly unfriendly intersection for non-vehicular traffic and probably for vehicular traffic as well. A landscaped overpass will allow users to safely cross the road using a far more attractive and enjoyable method. The power generation technologies that are implemented on the elevated walkway at the other end of the boulevard will also be implemented in this location. Now, our second key recommendation is that of vertical zoning, which will be an overarching policy for implementation throughout the precinct that requires the ground floor of all buildings to be pedestrian-oriented commercial spaces. The zoning change will inject activity into what is currently quite a closed-off and inward-facing environment. It will also ensure that residential developments provide their residents at least some commercial services.
Being located in the Arts Precinct of Melbourne, our final proposal is the outdoor performance facilities. We plan on, in conjunction with the ABC Studios, to erect a large screen TV. The idea behind this is we want to bring residents out of the buildings and out into the street to view this. We feel it's a way of creating a very lively space, and it can be very critical in having major sporting attractions. We feel this is an ideal thing to bring out the public realm to the people and make it a more enjoyable space. The surrounding area can be used for VCA students as an educational area, as well as using it to show art, as well as performing arts facilities as well. So what's next for South Bank Boulevard? We have reclaimed the road for the people. We want the people to have a say in how South Bank Boulevard transitions to its next stage, and we would like to do this by creating an augmented reality application for electronic devices, whereby you hold up the electronic device and can view what South Bank Boulevard looked like in the past, present, and what it may look like into the future. Finally, I hope we've inspired you with our ideas and helped you visualise our plan for South Bank Boulevard. Thank you.